There's something really beautiful about a slow day at home, especially when the season is beginning to shift. You can feel it in the air. Even if it's cool, there's that tiny spark of change, calling us to lean into new rhythms. Today is one of those days where I'm not feeling my best, but I still wanted to do something nourishing and grounding. So I'm sharing 3 of my favourite easy toddler snacks, including a tiger bread recipe from scratch that help keep our day flowing without too much effort. I begin by combining warm water, a little sugar and yeast in a large bowl, giving it a few minutes to bloom. This tiger bread recipe is such a versatile base for us. It's soft, slightly chewy, and the crust has that lovely crackle. I always slice it and freeze it as soon as it's cool, which keeps it fluffy for sandwiches or toast when I defrost it later. I do a few stretch and folds throughout the day and then finish it off in the oven right before dinner or in the evening. It doesn't take much hands-on time, it just lives alongside our day. Then in goes the flour, oil and a touch of salt. I mix it with a wooden spoon at first. After 20 minutes, I come back and do one set of stretch and folds. I wait another 20 or 30 minutes and do another round, and then one final round after that. You could add a 4th round if you wanted. What this means is you don't need to focus so much on the kneading at the start. You can leave a bit of a shaggy dough to start with, but it produces the most soft and stretchy dough by the end of the stretch and folds. It's like magic. Once it's ready, I tuck it into a bowl, cover it with a cloth and let it rise until doubled, usually about an hour. This dough makes the most versatile sandwich bread. As soon as it's baked and cool, I slice and freeze it into portions. This bread is comforting, nourishing, and part of our weekly rhythm. I love that my toddler can help knead or peek at the rising dough. Those quiet moments together are just as nourishing as the food. This smoothie is a real staple in our house, especially for those in-between times like a fussy toddler lunch or a long afternoon where energy drops. It's packed with slow carbs, healthy fats and protein from either whey or collagen, whichever I have on hand. Some people hesitate about using whey with toddlers, but in our case it helps both of us stay full until dinner, and it's a great way to sneak in nutrition when they're not interested in sitting still for a full plate. This smoothie is my go-to when lunchtime feels tricky or when I want to make sure we're getting plenty of protein and energy before nap time. Into the blender goes a scoop of plain protein powder, some frozen berries, today I'm using blueberries, a spoon of peanut butter, chia seeds, cinnamon, oats, and I've popped in a banana. There is always water or milk in the base and I blend it until smooth and creamy. It's one of those meals I can sip while he plays or serve in a cup with a straw and a side of crackers or cheese slices. It feels easy, but it's packed with goodness. And on days when toddler appetites are unpredictable, I know we've both had something grounding and balanced.
Okay.
My toddler is a really good eater, but he's still a toddler, so I've learned to be prepared in a gentle, steady way. Instead of doing a big prep day, I just build things into our rhythm, mixing dough while he plays, blending a smoothie while he eats lunch, tossing fritters together from leftovers before I clean up. It's about being a step ahead without trying to be perfect. Next are these little leftover fritters. They're a perfect snack option if I've got a bit of corn, grated carrot, or just leftovers from dinner in the fridge. Fritters feel like a real meal, but in finger food form. They're great warm or cold, and I can reheat them in a pan, no microwave needed. These also transport better than a reheated dinner plate, which is handy if we're heading to the park or out for a walk. Last night's dinner became today's fritters, and that's the kind of flow I love. These are made from leftover mac and cheese with veggies through. Though you could use rice or lentils or quinoa or anything that you've had the night before. I've added an egg, a sprinkle of salt, some preserved lemon rind, and I added a tin of salmon to increase the amount of protein, and some feta. I mix it together and then drop spoons into a warm pan with coconut oil. They sizzle gently, turning golden and crisp at the edges. These fritters reheat easily in the oven or pan, no microwave needed. And they're much easier to pack into a lunchbox or eat on the go than their original form. They're also a wonderful finger food, especially if your toddler likes to dip. I sometimes serve them with a little hummus or plain yogurt. It's such a satisfying way to use what we have without waste. Living in flow with the seasons is something I'm always coming back to. In Waldorf education, spring is about renewal, light, and life beginning to stir. Having our snacks prepped and ready allows us to linger longer in the sandpit, or go for a walk without rushing back for food, or enjoy that in-breath time reading together indoors. This tiger bread really is the star of today. It smells amazing and gives us a nourishing base for any meal or snack. I've even used it for French toast on the weekend. Days like this remind me that you don't have to do everything to feel grounded. Just a few easy toddler snacks on hand can completely shift the energy of the day. For the signature tiger crust, I make a rice flour paste. Just rice flour, water, a little oil, sugar and yeast, and gently brush it over the shaped loaf before the second rise. It bakes into that iconic crackled top, slightly chewy and golden, and stripy like a tiger. If you enjoyed spending this slow day with us, I'd love it if you gave this video a thumbs up and subscribe for more Waldorf-inspired home rhythms, toddler snack ideas and simple seasonal living. Let me know in the comments your go-to easy snacks for your little ones. I'm always looking for new ideas. Until next time, I hope your home is filled with warmth, good food and peaceful moments, however imperfect they may be.